y'all. I'm back with another motherfucking video. And today, I know it's been like a super long time since, I made a fucking video. But I said to myself, I was coming back to YouTube for motherfucking good. And so, boom, I want to start it off with a fake, juicy story time. So, as you guys can see by the motherfucking title, this is a story time about when she fucked my nigga and got me kicked out of school. What a bitch. So, before we even continue going, you guys definitely like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. And Mama would greatly appreciate it so that way I can get more story times out to you guys. Because when I tell y'all, it's just no shade. I have so many story times. My life has been fucking nuts. Like, no. My life has been nuts. Let's just jump right the fuck into it. So this story time takes place back in, I want to say it was in 2016. That's when I graduated high school and went off to University of Albany. This was after my University of Albany days. So I want to say this was like 2018. It was probably about 2018, so maybe like 4 years ago. So I had transitioned a year before this. So I was not like, I'm not going to say I wasn't cunt, but I was not giving. Well, I guess it's up for debate. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll say, yeah, bitch, duh. Clearly I be giving fish. I give cunt, bitch. I give cunt boots. But back then, when you first started transitioning, some girls definitely get lucky and they kind of already have feminine features, and so they can jump right into it. Like, there are some literal boys and males who are so pretty. If they put on makeup right now, like with all that testosterone and muscles and shit running through their body, they would look like a woman. Like, throw a little makeup on that hoe or shave off that facial hair. The bitch is cold, okay? So there are people like that. I just didn't happen to be one of them. Like, and that's actually what stopped me from transitioning. Well, no, it's not. I actually didn't know about what transgender was. But when I did find out, what stopped me from doing it immediately was the fact that I was so masculine and big, and I just really didn't think like I would physically be able to transition. And so yeah, that's a story for a whole nother day. But just so you guys can get like a, just so you guys can kind of understand, where I was at in my life, you know what I'm saying? So I was kind of new to transitioning, and I was in school. I was in motherfucking school. So let's start. I had just left university, and I actually left university because of the whole transitioning thing. I had just started transitioning. Like, it was a lot going on. It was just too much going on. I really didn't have too much financial support while I was, away at school. And so if you're not working, and I was a human bio major, y'all. Human bio major, I was, bitch, trying to study every fucking second that I could. It was really a lot going on. I can talk about my whole college, my whole university experience some other time. But I had already went to university, you know what I'm saying? I had just started transitioning. Bitch, at this time, I was definitely into, like, it kind of gave with me. I don't want to say it. It's not like, a nasty way, or like, I was just fucking anybody or anything, because I really wasn't even having sex. But, actually, I think I only had sex with, like, probably like 2 or 3 people at this point, bitch. So I wasn't hoeing in until I got older. So, and more comfortable with myself. So, I wasn't really, I had never had a boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? I kind of did, yes and no, but I never had like a real boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? Or a nigga that was, I was just too self-conscious. Like, I didn't think I looked good enough. I thought I was too masculine still. Like, even if somebody knew my tea, I still wasn't just comfortable being in the same room with people. Like, I just didn't have any confidence, which I think is very normal for trans women, especially when they first start out. Like, You know, it's funny because you first start out and you kind of feel like scary, like I don't really know what I'm doing, you know, or whatever. And then once somebody give you a compliment, bitch, you is on cloud 10. You think that you is just the most unclockable bitch in the world. Like, oh yeah, bitch, I'm in here. Like, the fuck, can't nobody tell me nothing. I look 100% woman, which is just not facts. It just was not facts at the time. It just wasn't. So, but that's how I was feeling, like very much that bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas had just started really kind of giving me attention, looking at me, you know, I was getting stares. I was at the point in my transition where I could go out, and if I just didn't say nothing, like, you know, I didn't really open my mouth up and talk and, you know, show too many mannerisms, you wouldn't really know that I was trans at the time. You know what I'm saying? You would just think like, you know, just some dark-skinned bitch, whatever. So, but I was always fake cute though. Like I definitely had like I always had like this little weird cuteness to me, whatever. But, yeah, so that's how it was. And so I when I got to the school, I went to the school with two people. We're gonna give them both names. And if you know this story or you know me, then you probably know who I'm talking about in the story. We call her Fruity. That's fitting. Fruity. And actually, I don't want y'all to think I'm calling her Fruity because she's gay, because she is gay. So I just want to clear that up. I'm not calling her Fruity because she's gay. I'm just not. So, but anyways, I came to this, you know, this was a community college. I came to this school. I literally came to the school, bitch. Drove down to the school with these people. I drove down to the school with Fruity and her girlfriend Curly. Fruity, no, we're gonna call her Attitude. And you know, we cool at this time. We're cool. I'm gonna say all of us are pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? At this time, currently, right now, like we're pretty cool. None of us communicate like, you know, everyday type shit. I don't even have neither one of their numbers, so you know what I'm saying? That kind of goes to show you. But if they on social media, they post a picture, I like it. Whatever. I'm not a petty bitch. I don't hold grudges. So I'm there with Fruity and Attitude. I drove down with them, right? And so Fruity is my family, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like we're just friends, buddies, you know, you met me a couple years ago, whatever, bitch, you knew me since I can remember, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know me, I know you, we're literally family. So, yeah, so me and Fruity is family, and then Attitude is her girlfriend, and, you know, Attitude was cool as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, Attitude was cool. Besides having a fucking attitude a lot of the times, she was cool as fuck. Like, I didn't mind Attitude at all. Attitude was, you know, I liked her. Shit, you know, I don't have no complaints. Yeah, we go down there, everything is whatever. So I'm getting accustomed to the school, whatever. Long story short, we're gonna have to fast forward this a little bit because it didn't happen right away. So as we get further into the school year, and when I tell you at this school, y'all, at this community college, shit went down, bitch. I'm gonna say what college it was just because why the fuck not? It was Fall in Montgomery. It was FM College. I know that much. So, and it was out in the middle of the fucking woods. Like, it was nothing out there. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, it's Walmart and then campus, basically. So, I could, in this particular school in FM, I could have so many story times of like, he didn't know I was trans about FM. I don't really know if these people really didn't know if I was trans or not, but I don't think they did. And bitch, that's story times for whole nother days. I literally at this school, I'll just let y'all know now, I literally full blown had sex with somebody and he did not know I was trans. So yeah, it's just nutty. And it should kind of tell you, like, guys that looked good, like, wanted my attention. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, bitch, I was attracting, you know, scumbags, dirtballs, ugly-ass niggas. Of course you attract them. Every bitch in general is going to attract a couple ugly niggas. But, baby, the niggas was fine. Let's just fast forward to my birthday, because this is this is when everything takes place. So we done been in this school, right? You started school in about August, so we had been there for August. We went home for winter break. And we went home to winter break. Fruity and her girlfriend Attitude came with me to my house. And they stayed with me for the winter break. And at this time, when I tell you, I was really just putting Fruity on to so much shit. Like, bitch, it's just, I wasn't a booster or anything. Like, I was not a booster by any standard, any means, because, bitch, yeah, I was still close, and like, I'd even still close to other people, but I was not, I wasn't selling them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't stealing it and then going to sell it, which I should have. Definitely should have taxed bitches. I be thinking about it now. I'm like, am I good? Have I lost my marbles? Because, bitch, if I go back in time, I'm not stealing for no hoe. Is you good? I'm not about to go to jail for no hoe. And I did end up going to jail for this hoe, basically. So, my birthday's approaching. My birthday is January 28th. It's finna come up. So, Fruity, Attitude, and I end up going back to school. And it's crazy because actually during that break, that's another crazy story time I have to get into. I literally almost got us killed. I almost got me, Attitude, Fruity, and my mother killed. Literally almost got my whole house killed. That's a crazy story time for another day. But so we get back to school from the winter break. And at this time, I had been fucking with this nigga, right? So I had my little wheelings and dealings and flings with a couple niggas, you know, in the campus or whatever. And it was a lot of rumors going around. Like, rumors I was fucking sucking this person, fucking sucking that person. And half of these rumors was not even true. Like, I literally was not. I was barely fucking and sucking people at that school. So, yeah, but I was fucking sucking some people. But one of the guys that I happened to be messing with, it's really funny. I want to give him this name so bad. But it's like, that was kind of his name on campus. You know what I'm saying? So if I say it, like, people will, if you went to that school, you're gonna know. Actually, if you went to that school, you will only know if you was a girl. And in all honesty, what I'm about to tell y'all, this story went all across the school anyways. Like, it was a huge deal. Like, it wasn't just a little deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? This was everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, honestly, if I'm being serious, it really wasn't even a secret that, you know, I knew this nigga or that I was doing something with him, because, a lot of people knew. I don't, you know what I'm saying? They really just assumed it at first, honestly, because nothing was going on. But then it started going on, so the rumors just never changed. And so what the fuck was I even talking about? I was messing with this nigga. I'm just gonna say it, fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna call him 3.0. We're gonna call the nigga 3.0. And why he used to get called 3.0 is because there was another nigga in the school who had the same name, but everybody used to just call this one 3.0 because he was like the 3 times better version of the other person with this name. Yeah, I don't have to say much. Everything was bigger and better. So that's why I got called 3.0. He was very fine. I mean, it's no shade. I don't think I knew one girl on campus who didn't want to fuck him. Like, when I say everybody wanted a piece of this nigga, like, it was probably like 2 or 3 niggas that was like, you know, freshmen with me that had came in, and it was probably like 2 or 3 niggas every bitch wanted. Like, it didn't even matter. Like, every bitch wanted these 3 niggas. Every bitch wanted one of these 3 niggas, like, or all 3 of the niggas. So he was very attractive, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he had problems. Bitches love a nigga with problems. Ugh, me too, but ugh. So he had problems. Bitches always trying to fuck with him, whatever. And he did have, like, mad girlfriends. He used to talk to mad people, whatever. But he also used to talk to your girl. Okay, bitch, when I tell you none of them bitches was fucking, none of them bitches was doing what I was doing. And I wasn't doing nothing crazy. I didn't eat no ass, so don't ask me. And So yeah, we was, whatever, talking, texting. He was coming to see me, blah blah blah. And so what ended up happening was when we came back from break, right? Me, Fruity, and Attitude come back from break, and we get back to the school. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe a couple of days pass, whatever. Fruity tells me that for my birthday, because for my birthday, what I had normally done prior to that on my birthday was I would go to Albany, because Albany was only like maybe 2 hours, hour and a half away, and that's where my original, college friends was. Because I told you the year prior I had went to UA. I just left UA because my whole transition thing. So I had lots of friends there. I'm saying, I knew a lot of people there. And that was kind of like just home to me, Albany, you know what I'm saying? And it was close. Like, a lot of people from FM used to actually go to Albany for parties, lots of shit like that. So, it was right there. And so near my birthday, I wasn't working, bitch. I just told you I was stealing from the fucking mall, you know what I'm saying, while I was home. So, bitch, I didn't have no money for real. I wasn't working, like, bitch, I was just in school. I was just in school doing the broke college kid thing. So, came back or whatever. Now, when we came back from the break, Fruity told me that for my birthday, she was like, what you want to do for your birthday? What you want to do for your birthday? I told her, you know what, it's just no shade, I don't really have it like that this year. I don't have no money like that for real, and it's like I'm not gonna get it. So I'll just stay at the school. I'll stay at FM for the weekend, and bitch, we can just get a bottle and get drunk. Like, that's perfectly fine with me, you know what I'm saying? I fake got like a little sneaky link on campus. I still got friends here that I know I can get lit with and turn up with. So I was fine. I'm like, I'll just stay here at FM, and me, you, and Attitude can just, get lit. We can have fun, boom, whatever. And now, mind you, that's what we had did for basically for each one of their birthdays. Like, for each one of their birthdays, the other two will basically try to get alcohol of some sort, bitch, for locals, something, you know what I'm saying, just to get drunk. At this time, we was doing wild shit. Like, bitch, we was depressed. All three of us was together. We was doing wild shit. We was drinking, like, Robitussin, bitch, drinking Tylenol PM, literally. Like, when I say it would literally be, like, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm not sick. I feel perfectly fine. I would literally take, like, 4 shots of Tylenol extra strength PM. Literally. We would literally take the bottle cap of Tylenol extra strength PM, the liquid, and pour, you know what I'm saying, fill up the cup and take it back, and then be like, ah! And we used to like, hey, hey, get lit, get lit. This is what we was doing. Not with alcohol, not with even a Four Loko, not with nothing, just literally with extra strength Tylenol. With extra strength cough syrup. What the fuck is it called? Not Tylenol, but is it called Tylenol? Extra strength. Damn, I can't think what I'm talking about. But you know what I'm talking about, like the coughing syrup. Like, it's not necessarily coughing syrup, but it's coughing syrup. Damn, I'm so pissed I cannot think of what it is, but the name of it, I feel like it is extra strength Tylenol PM. You know, the liquid that you drink when you're sick? I must be having, like, I'm literally going fucking crazy because I cannot remember the name of it. But anyways, it's literally like coughing syrup. Like, you take it when you're sick, bitch, or like Robitussin, and you take it back. We used to fill up caps of it like 4 or 5, 2 p.m. and literally take it back and then go out to classes, go out, eat. When I tell you I felt like a fucking walking zombie, bitch, like, nuts. So yeah, anyway, so my birthday coming up, and I'm like, you know what, I'ma just chill. We could just get lit here, at FM. I'm not stressing it. I'm not even thinking about going to Albany. I had already told my Albany friends, like, no, I'm not coming down because, bitch, I'm just not coming down. They was asking, like, yo, your birthday coming up, bedroom bully coming up. Is you coming down for bedroom bully, bitch? Boom, boom, whatever. And you know what's going on for bedroom bully. So I did end up going down there for Edgewood Billy, but I didn't want to. Well, I did want to, but it wasn't planned, like, on my end. Like, I didn't plan to go down there for Bedroom Billy. But what ended up happening was, Fruity ended up telling me like, yo, for your birthday, I'm going to have my grandmother send me some money, and I'm gonna give you some money so you can go to Albany and enjoy yourself, because I know that's where you really want to go. That's what you really want to do. And at this time, I felt like she was trying to she was trying to do something nice for me, because I had just been probably doing so much at that time for her. I feel like she just probably wanted to do something nice. I really don't know what her motive was at the end of the day. I have no clue what your real motive was. You know what I'm saying? I can assume as much as I want to, but I have no fucking clue what the bitch real motive was for really, really sending me to Albany. You know what I'm saying? Or acting like she wanted to give me this gift and of going and having fun. I'm not really sure. Of course, I'm going to tell you guys what I think it was, but I don't know. So she like, basically, for your birthday, I'm going to, give you some money to go down there and get lit. So make sure you tell your friends from Albany for sure to come pick you up on Thursday so you can go down there for Bedroom Billy and get your lit on. I'm telling her, like, okay, we'll see, whatever. Like, I'm saying, I'm telling her, like, you don't have to do that, but if you want to do that, we will see. I'm not going to say nothing, though, because I don't have the money myself. And, bitch, I'm not just gonna plan all this shit just off of the strength that you might, you know what I'm saying? Off the strength that you might be giving me some money to do what I want to do. So, I didn't tell my friends I was coming or anything like that. Do you know, Fruity takes my phone out of my hand after I told her, like, okay, we can do that, but I'm not gonna say anything to them until, it's facts. Like, I literally told her, like, I'm not gonna say nothing to them until I got, like, cold hard cash in my hand, so I know I can go. Because, bitch, you have to buy Bedroom Bully tickets. We going for my birthday. I want to drink. I want to smoke. I want to do everything. I need money for all of this. So, you know what I'm saying? And if I tell them I'm coming, they're going to start planning it right now. Like, it's going to be like, okay, well, send me some money for the ticket, or, buy your ticket, or send me some money for the bottles. We can get the bottles, the gas, anything, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously they was going to come pick me up. All my friends basically had cars. So, girl, I didn't tell him I was gonna go. She literally snatches my phone out of my hand, and it's like, she texts them for me. She like, yeah, we finna have a great time, whatever. I'm definitely coming down there for Bedroom Bully, so we finna get lit. When I tell you she was egging it on, she like, this Fruity like, yeah. Now, she told Attitude about it too. Attitude is right there. She hearing the whole thing about how I'm supposed to go down, do this, that, and the third. So, it was like that. And I also believe at this time, Fruity and Attitude was going at it. This is actually, it's funny because they actually break up during this time period, like, of us going to the school. They break up and haven't been back since. But they was starting to come on rocky times. Stuff was starting to get hard. They was arguing a lot. Like, it was just, I think they kept like breaking up and getting back together. And so eventually they broke up. And Attitude didn't really want to do stuff with us. I can't really remember how all of that went. But I just know that, Fruity was my cousin. So, of course, bitch, if her and her bitch is going through it, like, she's going to come over to my place. Like, she's going to be with me all the time. So, that's what happened. Fruity was with me a lot of the time. And so, we getting closer and closer to my birthday. And mind you, I'm going to be talking all of this shit, but we're still getting closer. Days closer to my birthday. And I'm still not seeing no money. No, nothing. But she's still bringing it up. Like, definitely still bringing it up. Oh, you finna go have fun. You're finna go be lit. I'm gonna be here, whatever. And I still wasn't like, going too hard about it. I was excited, obviously, but like, I just wasn't saying too much about it because, bitch, where's the money? Like, where's this money? So, what ends up happening is, let me just do some... Okay, so let me kind of give y'all where we at in the story right now. We at in the story. It's the day. We just want to kind of skip to the day that we're gonna skip to the day before I left. We're gonna skip to the day before I left for my birthday to go to Albany. So it's now Thursday. It's Thursday. I'm supposed to be leaving Friday. It's Thursday. I'm supposed to be leaving Friday, but I think they ended up coming to get me on that Thursday, anyways. So she's telling me, like Fruity done told me at this point, like the money, she got the money. It's just at Walmart, and so she just picked the money up from Walmart. We didn't have cars, and where we was at, there is no buses. Like it's not no bus. You just get on to go to Walmart, and Lyft wasn't even out at this time. Like it was no call Lyft or Uber or none of that. And even if Lyft and Ubers was out, I really don't even think we would have got a Lyft or Uber where we was. So it was literally like that rule. So I'm like, you know what, that's cool. When my friends get here, they can take you to Walmart. They drive, like, and it's right around the corner. So she like, okay, cool, that's fine. So it's getting closer and closer to my friend's supposed to be coming to pick me up. They making their way there. Eventually my friends get there. I'm sorry, I fucked up. That's not what happened. She didn't tell me about the whole Walmart thing yet. She just said the money was at Walmart. She like, I'm asking her, because it's the day I'm getting ready to leave basically in a couple hours. So I'm asking her, like, oh, where? Oh my God, it's the mad shit that I fucking forgot, y'all. It's mad shit I forgot. Wait a minute. So actually, remember how I told y'all before, while we was on Christmas break, we was going to the malls, and I was like stealing, and I was stealing for Fruity. I was stealing her shit. Bitch, I was stealing for me, Fruity, my other friend, bitch. I was stealing for mad people, bitch, and I was getting it done. When I tell you, literally, I wish I might try to hit up one of my friends and see if they have like the videos of like literally all the tons and piles. There was literally piles, y'all, piles in the back seat of stolen shit. I used to just go in there and grab anything and come back out that I thought was cute, and then be like, spread it all across the car and be like, pick out what y'all want. Like, everything is cute, but you already got what I want. And at this time, I was stealing like whole outfits. Bitch, I knew my birthday was coming up and I would be in school, so I knew I was gonna have to get my outfit basically right now. So I had got my birthday outfit. I got the big ass fur coat. I had this cute ass little dress, and I knew I was going to a bedroom bully. So I had got me a cute little lingerie set or whatever to wear to the party. And, well, I didn't know I was going, but I kind of figured, like, bedroom bully is coming up, and that's what I normally do for my birthday. So I just grabbed the lingerie piece just in case, to be safe. Rather safe than sorry, whatever the case may be. And so, bitch, so now it's the time before I'm ready to leave. It's the day before I'm ready to leave. Now, when we came back down to school, I took a bus down. I took a bus back to school. Her mother, Fruity's mother, drove Fruity and Attitude back to the school. Now, I had mad shit with me. I told you I was stealing shit. I had mad outfits, all this, that, and the third. We all had mad shit because I had just got this mad shit. And so when Fruity's mom said she was going to drive, my mom had already bought my ticket to get on the train. So I'm like, I'm not going to waste her money. I'm going to get on the train. But instead of me bringing like all of this shit with me on the train, if you're driving, you can just bring it with you and your mom, my cousin or whatever. Y'all can bring it with y'all to the school when y'all come down, and I'll just bring like the essentials. Like, y'all coming down with the day after me, you know what I'm saying? I'll just bring the essentials. You come the next day, bring all the rest of the shit down here. Make sure you bring my birthday outfit. I had everything set up in boxes, whatever. Long story short, bitch, she telling me, and I told you how her and her girlfriend was going through shit, so she was staying in my room. She was staying in my room most of the time. Like, literally, every single day she was in my room. She was showering, shitting, changing, all of that in my room. Like, she had clothes, everything she would need there. I was doing her hair. We would go get food, go to classes. She was literally staying in my room with me. Her girlfriend, Attitude, was still back in their room. So this whole time, I'm like, asking her, like, okay, you got my outfit for my birthday. She's like, yeah, I got you for your birthday. She's like, I'm gonna give you your money for the birthday so you can go to Albany, boom, whatever. This is what she keeps seeing me, telling me this whole time, leading up to when my friends is literally about to pull up. You know what I'm saying? They here at this point. They here. And so Did I end up getting her ass beat before I left or after I left? It was definitely after I left because I had to come back to find out about all the shit that happened. Okay, so my friends is here. We got this timeline. My friends is here and they are ready to pick me up to take me to Albany. And so me and her was actually getting something to eat. So we was in a food court just talking, whatever. And I tell her, like, oh, my friends is here. My friends is here, to pick me up and take me away. Like, so what's up? Like, you ready to go? I'm like, where's the money at? Like, do you got the money? And so she had told me that day, the day before, the day I'm leaving, she tells me like, oh, the money is at Walmart. It's literally hours from your leave. I've been asking you about the money for weeks at this point, bitch, days, weeks, all of it about the money. You telling me you got it, it's secure, it's secure. Now you telling me literally they're here, my friends are here to take me away, and you're telling me the money is at Walmart. I'm like, okay, because at this time we was getting money to money. Like, if my mom was sending me money, it was Walmart to Walmart. If, we was getting money Walmart to Walmart. That's how we was getting money. You know what I'm saying? So she was going to need to ride to Walmart. I'm like, that's cool. My friends drive. Bitch, when they get here, they can take you to go get it. Cool, whatever. She told me this the day of. I'm leaving. So my friends get there. I tell her, like, yo, my friends is here. Is you ready to go get the money? She like, oh, so I'm like, my friends is here. I said, my friends is here. So we stop eating. We throw out the food. She like, oh, I'm gonna walk you to the thing, whatever. So I'm like, trying not to be too rude about it because, like, it's money, and I don't know. When it comes to money, I just don't like to be pushy, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to make decisions based on nobody else's finances. You know what I'm saying? You did say you was gonna give it to me, so I should have kind of been like, you know what, bitch, where the fuck is the money? But I just didn't. I wasn't trying to make the situation any worse than what I already felt like it was, because at this point my friends are here to pick me up to go away for my birthday. I don't have any money with me, really. What, like $20 fucking dollars? Not enough to do shit, bitch. Barely enough for the gas money that I owe. And at this point, y'all, they have already went and got bottles. They have already went and got weed. The tickets was already bought. It was just, everything was already paid for, bitch. They here. Like, gas done already got spent up, bitch. They're here. So we walking back from the food court. And I'm like, she like, oh yeah, about the whole, the money's at Walmart. I said, okay, the money at Walmart, that's cool. My friends could give you a ride to Walmart. She like, okay, cool. Acting like everything is fine still. Girl, we get to the car. And she like, before we get all the way to the car, my friends is still in the car sitting down. And the way it was like, when you come from, okay, so it's like the dorms, and then there's a long ass strip. Like, you walk across a whole field, and then there's like the cafeteria and the actual school. So we're walking from the cafeteria and actual school over to the dorm rooms, which are right here. We're walking through all of this, having this conversation. And right here where the dorms is right here. All the dorms. It's a big ass, and this is the way, you know what I'm saying? The the path that you take from the school to the dorms. We walking on the path, and so right over here, this is the dorms, where the dorms go, and then this is the path up here, the slanted path. Behind the slanted path on either side now, once you get into like this section, is the parking lot. There's cars. Obviously, people have cars in college. So there's a big ass parking lot. My friends is right here. My dorm building is right here. My friends right here in the parking lot, and the pathway is like right here. So they can see me walking with Fruity, to the dorms. And I already had told them, like, she's supposed to give me money, so we're going to take her to Walmart. So they expecting, like, bitch, where you going? Get in the car so we can go to Walmart. But I told them, I went over to the car, and I'm like, y'all, she ended up telling me, once she seen that they was there, basically, and we on our way back, and we basically at the thing, I'm like, so what's up with the money? She like, oh, I'm like, okay, they getting ready to take you to Walmart. You could just hop right in the car. She tells me, mind you, they're here already. Everything is already set, done, cut, dry, set in stone. Bitch, she gonna tell me, oh, I don't have the reference number. I don't have the reference number to get the money from Walmart. What? What? You don't have what? She like, oh, I don't have the reference number to get the money from Walmart. I literally stop walking. I turn around to face her, and it's kind of no point in being mad at this point because, bitch, my friend's already here. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I owe them money. Like, everything is kind of already cut, set in stone. And so you telling me this is like, I could get mad, but what is me getting mad gonna do? Bitch, ain't gonna put no money in my pockets. I'm gonna be a mad broke bitch, and it's about to be my birthday. Like, no thanks. So my birthday wasn't until Saturday, and the party wasn't until Saturday, mind you. So, and it's Thursday. So she tells me basically that she can't find a reference number. And all I'm hearing in my head is, this bitch played me. 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 So I look at her and I'm like, keep it real. Like, it was never no money, was it? You didn't have, this is my exact words to her verbatim. I literally turned to her, calmest voice ever. I'm not hype. I'm not nothing. I literally, calmest voice. I look at her. I'm like, so keep it real. Like, it was never no money. You didn't have no money to give me. Like, you just, you know what I'm saying, wanted me to go to Albany and have a good time, but you didn't have the money for me. You just wanted me to, continue to make that plan, that arrangement. She like, no, I really did have money, but it's just I don't have the reference number for it, blah, blah. Girl, still just trying to keep up the lie. Still trying to keep up the lie. And it's like, at this point, Craig, give it up, bitch. Give it up. It's, bitch, the joke is up, bitch. The fib is up. You got me. I'm broke. I'm getting ready to leave. Just say it. Like, so she's still going like, no, I do still got it. I'll find a way to send it to you. Blah, blah, blah. And, bitch, I just didn't want to hear nothing no more. I really didn't give a fuck about what she was talking about. Like, bitch, you just played me. So I'm like, you know what, whatever, fuck it. I'm like, can you just go get my birthday outfit so I can take my birthday outfit with me? Like, can you go get my birthday outfit? And mind you, this whole time as I'm, also asking her about the money, I'm also like, okay, so you got my birthday outfit, right? You brought that with you? She like, yeah. We didn't go to her room much, and I never went to go get it because attitude was always in there. And attitude, nobody wants to be around attitude when she got an attitude, which is most of the time. And now y'all done broke up. Like, no, I don't want to go in there to go see sad ass attitude, and no, it wasn't happening. So, I hadn't gone over there previously to go get my shit, and she didn't go over there previously either, and I wasn't making her because I assumed, bitch, you my whole cousin, like, bitch, why would you just be up here lying and fronting and saying any old fucking thing, like, what I'm saying, we never had this problem in the past. Yes, I did assume that she really had my shit. Like, I assumed she had my shit. I really assumed she was going to give me the money to go. I didn't know that I should be worried. So, I tell her, okay, you know what? Fuck the whole money thing. Can you just go grab my birthday outfit, my shit? And she like, okay, okay, cool. I'm about to go grab it. Do y'all know? She go in there. I go to the car where my friends at. They like, what's up? Like, why we not going to Walmart? What's up? I'm like, y'all. I literally told, now, these friends, bitch, when I tell you if y'all think I get rowdy, these bitches get rowdy. Okay? And these is not, trans women. They're regular fish. They can't. And, they get rowdy, like, bitch, you will get your ass whooped. Okay, fucking with me behind these bitches right here, you gonna get your ass beat. And that's really what it was given. When I went to the car and told them, like, I didn't say, like, oh, she played me flat out, like, she played me, ain't no money, but whatever. I was just like, we not going to Walmart because she's saying she can't find a reservation number. I literally gave them the same story that she gave me. I obviously, just as quick as I seen through that bullshit ass story, they seen through the bullshit ass story. They was like, you know, like, that's bullshit. Bitch, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? This has been a plan. This has been in the planning for weeks at this point. Like, fuck out of here. All that weird shit. One of my friends was actually asking me at that moment, like, do you want me to get out and beat her ass? Like, I want to get out and fight that bitch because of that. Like, she's like, I want to get out and beat Fruity ass. Fruity is doing way too motherfucking much. She gonna get her ass beat. Bitch, you don't play about money, especially on birthdays, and you dealing with other people. Like, it's not even like you just playing with my pockets. You get what I'm saying? It's not like you just play with my pockets. You playing with the pockets of the bitches that I'm going with. You just playing with... You playing with fire. You playing with fire. So, Fruity going to get my shit, right? She going to get my shit for my birthday. Girl, y'all, what do y'all think the bitch came back out with? What y'all think the bitch came back out with? Not my fucking birthday outfit. This bitch tells me somehow, some way, she don't really know, my shit must still be in Buffalo, which is our hometown. And she like, your shit must still be in Buffalo. I don't know how I could have forgot to pack it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I had gave her all the shit that she was supposed to bring. It was all in one. So, in all honesty, it was really, what really pissed me off about that is, like, you can't say that, like, it got lost somewhere or something like that because it was all together. Like, it's not like I gave you, you know what I'm saying, one little bag of birthday shit and then bags of some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything was in a big-ass black bag. Like, it wasn't, how did you lose it? You know, did you go through it and, like, take shit out? Because that's really the only way that it could have not be in there. So, whatever, the bitch ain't have it. So, you don't got my money. My friends is here. I'm in debt. They don't like you right now. I don't like you right now. And now you don't have my birthday outfit. My birthday outfit is gone as well. The birthday outfit I stole. Bitch, you walking around with a bobbin that I sewed in from hair from my mother. Bitch, you walking around with clothes that I stole from the mall. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I was fed up. Like, bitch, I was mad as fuck. Like, I was definitely very upset. I was definitely very upset because I didn't get it. Like, did I do something to you? Like, what's the problem? I just really didn't understand. I did not get it at all whatsoever. I didn't understand. So, what ends up happening after that is I go to Albany. I go to Albany, and it's just, that is another story time for another day. Like, what actually happened in Albany. I got arrested, bitch, detained, you know what I'm saying? I had to sit there for hours on end. I literally had to get bail money raised, y'all. Bail money. I had to get bail money raised on my birthday, bitch, because I was trying to steal an outfit out of Spencer's for bedroom bully because my outfit was gone. I didn't have no fucking money. And I'm in Albany now. And yeah, like the ticket was already got for me. I forgot which one of my friends got it for me, but I'm pretty sure one of them had got me the bedroom bully ticket. And that was it. Like, you know, I didn't have shit. Like, bitch, it's just, I just did not have it like that. And at this time, me and my mom were just kind of rekindling our relationship. Like, when I went down there with Fruity and Attitude for the winter break, that was like the first time me and my mom really like even got along or could like really be together for an extended period of time after I had transitioned. So, yeah, like, me and my mom wasn't on the best of terms, so it's not like I was really gonna call her asking for no money. I wasn't really calling my mom asking her for nothing. So, yeah, I'm in Albany, and I ended up getting fucking arrested, had to get bail money. My friend ended up bailing me, like, literally damn near out of fucking jail on my birthday. I thought I was gonna stay the night in jail. It was just nutty, like, so much shit, like, transpired off of that. So much shit happened just because of what she did. Like, why did you do this? So y'all, I don't want to make the story time too motherfucking long, but we kind of almost done. So I goes to Albany, right? Go to Albany, regardless of all the other shit that happened as far as me getting arrested, not having no money, being broke, like, the just embarrassment. My outfit was just shitty. My hair didn't look like shit, really. Like, if I can find some, if I can find a picture, because I'm pretty sure I probably still got a picture in my Snapchat somewhere of that bedroom bully. I had like a purple bob. I had a purple bob. My face was like, my face was so much like fatter. It didn't look like this. Let me just let y'all know that, bitch. My face, it wasn't giving what it's giving right now. It wasn't giving that. I was still cute, I was still bag me niggas. Obviously, of course, I told you about 3.0 was on my body. Bitch, it was mad niggas over there on my body. But, you know what I'm saying? I just was not giving them what I'm giving now, for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, bitch, if I were to walk in there, I'm shutting the whole shit down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is going to be at my feet, bowing down, kissing them toes. So, at this time, I didn't have much confidence. So it was kind of hard for me to really enjoy my birthday because I'm broke. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have the body that I do now either. So not that I got anything done to it, but just the, hormones still change your body as well. So my body just wasn't as curvy and feminine as it is now. And so I really was not feeling myself. Like, when I say I was not feeling myself, I was not feeling myself. But my friends was definitely feeling me. Niggas at the party was feeling me. Bitch, I should have been feeling myself, but I just wasn't. Like, it was so much going on. I knew, like, about the whole jail shit. I was going to have to come back to go to court at some point. Like, I now owe my friend all this fucking money for bail. It was just really a lot that transpired because of that. And so, long story short, I ended up busting my 1-2s in Albany. The birthday weekend is over, and I go back to FM with Fruity and Attitude. So I had already made up my mind. Like, you know what? When I get back to campus, I am not fucking with Fruity. Bitch, that bitch can kiss my ass. Like, family or no family, blood or no blood, bitch. Why would this bitch do me so dirty? Like, that was really wrong as fuck of you to do. That was you definitely crossed the line with that. Again, I don't know to this day what the true motive or reasoning was behind that, but as I get into the story a little bit more, y'all gonna realize what I believe to be the motive or reason behind it, which is even more fucked up. But keep listening. So I get back from Albany after getting arrested. I owe hundreds, damn near thousands of dollars at this point. Bitch, hundreds from all the time people done cover me. Gas, bitch, weed, alcohol, food. I was literally, to make up for what I did not have, I was stealing, y'all. Like, we would go to Walmart. I would steal food to make breakfast every morning. Bitch, if we was gonna cook anything, leave it up to me. I was going in there to steal that shit. Bitch, and we was getting it. That was basically how I contributed during this trip. You know what I'm saying? To my homegirls. And so all of that shit that happened, all of that shit that happened, happened or whatever from Albany, I get back to FM and I had already made up my mind. Like, I'm not fucking with this bitch. I am not fucking with Fruity. Bitch, you got me fucked up. I don't know why you did all of that. That was mad unnecessary. But I'm like, she is my cousin. And at the end of the day, I'm an Aquarius. And people talk a lot of shit about Aquariuses. But we are we're very emotional and empathetic. Like, I have a lot of empathy in me. And so, she was at this school. She wasn't really popular until like I started doing her hair and like making her dress better. When I tell y'all, people literally, it's no fucking joke. When they found out me and Fruity was related, they would literally come up to me and be like, "It's no way y'all related. Like, you look like this. Like, you be having your hair done. You be dressing nice every day. Yours, your nails. You just be out there. You're very." I was a very what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? I was like an extrovert and she was more introvert, but she was only introvert because she didn't know people. Because if you knew her, bitch, Fruity wasn't no introvert. That bitch get to talking and blabbing and running that mouth, okay? So the bitch was no introvert for real. So people who didn't really know her, because I grew up with her, I know her, I know the real her. So it's like, people was asking me like, like, I can't believe y'all related. Y'all don't act nothing alike. But in reality, we really do. So until y'all, I was literally giving her my clothes, telling her, bitch, show a little bit more titty. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no girlfriend no more. Like, have some fun. Talk to some niggas. Like, whatever, whatever. This is what I was telling her to do after her and Attitude had broke up, but prior to, the whole Albany shit and her lying and all that shit. So after I started, like bringing her out of her shell, doing her hair, making her look better, she started getting friends. Her friends happened to be my friends, obviously. Anybody I was hanging out with, I was introducing her to. I was starting to bring her to, like the smoke outs, the drinking, the little whatever. I was bringing her with me because, bitch, that's my cousin, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So, yeah. Fruity was coming with me. She was starting to get friends. You know what I'm saying? She had some other bitch she was talking to. And I was under the impression that Fruity was gay. It's just no shade. I knew that Fruity used to fuck with niggas way back when. But, bitch, you wasn't fucking with niggas for years. And you was also sure that you was getting married to Attitude. Like, bitch, you sold me on it. So, I really didn't think that she was going to get back in the dick like that. But, when I got back from Albany and I told y'all that I said I wasn't going to talk to her no more, I did end up still talking to her because I seen that she was kind of lonely or whatever. Like, she wasn't sitting with our friend group and, she was just like by herself. I would walk out of class and it was one particular class I had, my very first class on a Monday, and it was the very first class when I came back from Albany after all of that shit happened and she played me, all of that. I had just came back. I had literally just came back to school and it was my first period class. Went to my first period class and on my way out, it was like a little cafe area right outside of that classroom, and it was one of the more emptier cafe areas where, not a lot of people there. If you more like one of the quiet people or you want like a quiet place to study or, just sit at and chill before your class, you would kind of go there. And, it's like a little cafe. You can buy a little frozen shit, long story short, whatever. I ended up seeing her there after my first class. And as I see her there, I just kind of got sad. And I'm like, you know what? Even though she didn't give me, even though, she didn't give me the money, even though she did play me, even though, all of that shit did take place, at the end of the day, Fruity is still my cousin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, how long am I going to be mad for? I still enjoyed myself at the end of the day in Albany. My friends took very good care of me. Like, I mean, they took excellent care of me. And it's crazy because out of that, it was like four of us, really. It was like a group of four. It was a group of four, bitch, and we used to be with each other lit. Group of four, three of them was from Syracuse. I was the only one from Buffalo, and bitch, we used to be, bitch, that was the squad. Just no shade. That was the squad. And so I said four of us, but it was really five because it was four of them from Syracuse, and then it was me. Yeah, it was four of them from Syracuse, and it was me. If we want to count EOP Summer, I guess you could say it was five of them from Syracuse, and then it was me. No, because the Roro was not in EOP. She was not in EOP. So, yeah, so let me think. Who the fuck did I even go there with? I went there with I went there with Manaya, Tiriana, Rochelle, KK. So, yeah. And then we went with some roommates or whatever. So, yeah, it was 4 of them from Syracuse, and then it was me. So, it was my 4 road dogs. We had fun. They definitely took very good care of me. And we are all... No, we're not all friends to this day. Like, it's gotten very mixy, but I'm only not friends with really... I mean, I'm not even saying I'm not friends with her, but we don't talk anymore. That's another story time for a whole nother day, about shit that, why we kind of fell out. But yeah, they took really good care of me or whatever. That's a good group of friends. Honestly, that was a solid group of friends. And they taught me a lot about myself just in general. They taught me a lot of shit. They taught me a lot of shit, honestly. I wouldn't even lie. But yeah, that was a solid group. So even though, okay, let me get back to the story. Even though she completely fucked me over, all of that, and I said I wasn't gonna talk to her ass no more, me being who I am, sad bitch, always giving bitches the benefit of the doubt, whatever. I'm like, fuck it. I'ma still talk to the bitch. So I'm walking out of my first period class and I happen to see her. Girl, when I see her, I go and sit down next to her. I go and sit down. Or no, I think she seen me and kind of waved at me because she already knew. That bitch knew I was pissed. I don't know if I told her I was pissed or, bitch, I probably really didn't have to say nothing because bitch, you know what you did. You know I'm mad as fuck. You know that was wrong. Period. So, she already knew kind of what time it was, so I don't think that she thought I was going to talk to her either. But she ended up, like, nodding her head or waving at me, whatever, and so I went to go talk to her. I went over there. I'm like, fuck it. She by herself. If this fucking earring fall out one more time, I'm just going to say fuck the earrings, okay? We keep one in. So, she, yeah, I see her sitting there by herself or whatever, so I go over, we start chatting it up. She, like, she basically like, how was Albany? How did you enjoy Albany? I'm like, Albany was lit. I didn't end up telling her. I did not tell her, that I got fucking arrested, jailed, had to pay bail. I didn't tell her all of that because I didn't want to ruin, the energy. And I really didn't. I really didn't want to ruin my energy. I know if I brought it back up, I would kind of get re-pissed about it. And so I was just like, water under the bridge. Fuck it. Like, I got to deal with it. I got to deal with it. So I just told her, shit was good. It was nice. It was fine. And I had fun. So I asked her, like, what was you doing? Now, y'all, let me put in some little, let me fill y'all in on what I'm peeping while I'm sitting here talking to Shorty. So while I'm sitting here talking to Fruity, y'all, mind you, I told you, Fruity and Attitude was a couple. They was together. Fruity is gay. Attitude is the girl. Now, I told you that Fruity and Attitude stay in another dorm building than I did. We did not stay in the same dorm buildings. You know what I'm saying? It was 3 different buildings. My building, my building, Attitude and Fruity building, and then this is the building with all of our friends in it. Like, we had like this group of like, I don't really know what to call it, but I'm going to just literally, like, kind of keep it blunt. It was, like, a group of gay girls. We was literally, like, friends with them. It was 2, like, studs and then 2 just regular bitches. Like, but they just went both ways, whatever. So, it's my dorm house. I'm going to say her real name. Fruity dorm house and Attitude dorm house, and then our friend's dorm house. And in that dorm house all the way over here, 3.0. Remember 3.0? 3.0 stays over here as well. 3.0 stays over here. So, when I get back or whatever, of course I had seen 3.0. I seen them. I'm not sure if it was the day I came back or the day after I came back, but seen them. Had our due deals, whatever, boom. The next day, I'm now seeing Fruity, and we're talking in the hall after I'm passing class. And I told you, at the time, she was staying at the time, Fruity was staying with me because Attitude and her had broke up. And Attitude was staying in her dorm room, okay? And so, while I was gone or whatever, Fruity must have found a nigga to hook up with or a bitch to hook up with. I really didn't know. I just figured, she hooked up with somebody because I could clearly visibly see. Or no, what it was when I walked up on her, I could see that she had a big ass hickey on her neck. Now, me and Fruity is about the same color. She might be literally like one shade or two lighter than me. I'm not that dark. I'm brown, but I'm not dark skin. So you can, if somebody leave a hickey on me, you can see it. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. It's gonna pop up red, especially like right here, something huge and red. If you leave it right here, it'd be like a darker color, but you can still see hickeys. So when I walked up on Fruity and we started talking, I noticed that she has a big ass hickey on her neck, like two big ass hickeys. And now that was like a kind of thing that her and Attitude would do. Attitude would leave hickeys on her often. So I kind of figured it was from Attitude, but bitch, I'm gonna get the scoop because this is my homegirl. This is my Ace Boom Coon, bitch. Of course, she's gonna tell me what happened. So I'm like, we talking. I'm like, yeah, I had a good time in Albany, blah, blah. Didn't mention all the bullshit that happened. And I'm like, I instantly, points out, I'm not a bitch that's gonna be around the bush, bitch. I'm gonna ask straight up what's going on because I'm not gonna wait for you to tell me what happened. I don't need to, bitch. If I put 1 and 2 together, you got hickeys on your neck. Somebody put it there, bitch. Who put it there? I just want to know. I'm nosy. I'm a nosy ass bitch like that. I want to know what happened. I want to know what happened with my homegirls. So I asked her, like, okay, so I see you got a hickey on your neck. You and Attitude must have got back together, is what I'm saying. I'm like, you and Attitude must have got back together. I see that hickey on your neck, girl. What you been doing? She like, this is not from Attitude. She's like, this is not from Attitude, boom, whatever. So I'm like, okay, if it's not from Attitude, there was also another stud. Remember I told you the friend group that lived over here that we was hanging out with, I had introduced her to, was a group of 2 studs, and then another gay girl, and then another girl who just went both ways. Or both the regular girls went both ways, whatever. But it was 2 studs there. Fruity ended up fucking with one of the studs. I'm gonna call her Minnie Mouse, whatever, because she was very tiny, and so she was fucking with Minnie Mouse. So I kind of assumed, oh, okay, you must have been fucking with Minnie Mouse if you and Attitude wasn't fucking around, and you got these big ass hickeys on your neck. She tells me, she like, oh no, I got this from a boy. I said, oh, not my girl that got dick dog. What's going on? Because I thought you was gay. So I'm like, oh shit, like, okay, bitch, you getting dick out here, boom, boom, whatever. I'm like, girl, what happened? You have to tell me the tea now because, bitch, I thought you was gay and get married to this girl. I thought you liked the kitty cat. Now you like the Kit Kat? So, you know what I'm saying? Now you like the Kit Kat bar? So, I'm like, bitch, give me the deets, whatever. She tell me that she hooked up with this boy. She told me that she hooked up. It's crazy because I'm actually just putting something together in my head right now, which is so funny. She told me that she hooked up with, I'm not going to give the boy a name because it really doesn't matter. Fruity told me that she hooked up with 3.0's best friend. Excuse me. Okay? She told me she hooked up with 3.0's best friend. Now, 3.0 and his best friend used to stay in the same exact building that Fruity and Attitude stayed in. They literally, when I say next door neighbors, bitch, if you walk out, you could see right there, that's their door. That's 3.0 and the roommate and the best friend's door. It's right there. That's where they used to live in the beginning of the semester. I guess after we came back from break, 3.0 has switched to this building, the number 3 building. Instead of being number 2 and I'm number 1, 3.0 switched from this one to the 3rd building. But 3.0's best friend still stayed in building number 2 with Fruity and Attitude. And I'm still in building number 1. So when she tell me, oh, I hooked up with 3.0's best friend, I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't really put too much like work into thinking about how that whole hookup took place, because I know, you live right next door to 3.0's best friend. So I already know how you got in the bed. I know how you dealt with that. So she tells me that's a story about how she got the hickeys on her neck. She telling me how good it was. She like, it was kind of quick, but it was good. The dick was big. He was doing this, that, and the third. He was taking control. Like, I think that I'm really in the boys again. Whatever, whatever. This is what she's telling me. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, that is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think that 3.0's roommate was attractive. Some people did think he was attractive. He was like one of the boys that I said, like one of the three boys that people wanted to fuck. Like, it was 3.0, it was 3.0's friend, and then it was 3.0's enemy, which is funny. This is the three people that everybody went to fuck. So, she's telling me, it was so good, blah, blah, whatever. I'm like, I'm happy for her. I'm not happy, because, like, on no weird shit, like, oh, she's fucking with a nigga. It wasn't like that. Like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? I'm trans. I'm the last bitch to judge anybody ever. So, I really didn't give a fuck, what she was doing, who she was doing it with, whatever. I was just, happy that she found somebody else, besides attitude to, kick it with, have some, sexual intercourse, get some stress relief off. I was excited for her, like, all hell to you, bitch. So at this time, I had actually cut 3.0 off. What I cut him off for, I cannot remember. I can't remember what I cut him off for, but I just know. Oh my God, bitch, I'm still missing shit, bitch. Oh my God. I'm still missing stuff, y'all. I'm still missing parts of the fucking story. Oh my God, I'm still missing parts of the story. I'm gonna have to go back and edit those parts in, but let me like take y'all back really, really quickly, because I completely forgot something very important. So remember how I said that Attitude and Fruity was staying with me during winter break, right? And I told you I was fucking with 3.0 during winter break, right? Now, we was on a break away from school. I was new to transitioning, and so I never had a boyfriend as being transgender, or like somebody who was, like openly out there with me. Like, I didn't have nobody who I could like hold hands to go get something to eat with or something like that. So 3.0, bitch, we wasn't in school. We not in school no more. You live all the way in New York City, bitch. I'm in Buffalo. We're hours and hours apart, but you're still texting me every day. You're still texting me every day. You're still checking up on me, asking me what I'm doing. We getting into arguments. Like, yes, bitch. So it gave like, yo, like, is he trying to be my nigga? And it's just so crazy, because I would literally ask Fruity. I would literally be asking Fruity, like, for advice for me to text him back. I'd be like, yo, like, what should I say back to him? He said this. You know how that goes. Like, the whole little, oh, my God, crush, blah, 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 whatever. What should I say back, girl? He said this. What would you say? Boom, whatever. So she giving me stuff to say. She telling me, like, y'all think he really fuck with you, because he would not be taught. I was bringing him up, y'all. When I say I was really, like, fake falling for the nigga, I was fake falling for the nigga. I'm like, wow, I cannot believe, like, I was just so caught off guard. Like, I'm like, I cannot believe that he looked so good. Everybody in the school want him, like, bitch, and he wants to fuck with me. Like, he is going hard, bitch. Like, he do not have to talk to me right now. We are not in school, bitch. He ain't gonna see me until we get back to school. Like, I'm sure you got other bitches all over everywhere blowing you up. I know you do. And you still making the time to talk to me. You want to talk to me. You're calling me, texting me back, sending me good mornings, good nights, all this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about feelings, what's going on. We was fucking around. Like, we was a really real body, real life fucking around. Like, it wasn't like on just I was sucking dick, getting smutted out type shit. Like, I know that nigga wanted to, he fucked with me. He fucked with me, I fucked with him. It was that simple. So, I just forgot to mention that part. But take that into consideration as I'm about to get into what I'm finna get into. That over that winter break, me and 3.0 was fucking with each other hard body, bitch. And I ended up coming to find out that while Fruity and Attitude was on like a little break or something, I just happened to find out. I'm wondering one day why Fruity phone keep going off. Her phone keep going off, phone keep going off, phone keep going off, blowing up, blowing up, blowing up, blowing up. Girl, I don't know what it was, but one day we was getting ready to go shoplifting, and she ended up just literally telling me, so I want to tell you something. I don't want you to get mad though. I'm like, girl, what's up? She tells me that she been talking to 3.0. She like 3.0 has been snapping me. Because I had blocked him. Remember I told y'all that we had fell out or whatever. I got mad at him for, I don't know what I got mad at him for or what we was arguing for, but I definitely blocked him. I blocked him, and so while I had him blocked, I was not talking to him. I really had him blocked like that. I saw everything. I was really done. So while I had him blocked, he added my cousin Fruity on Snapchat and was swiping up on her pictures, like sending her hard eyes and shit like that. And I guess behind my back, while I wasn't talking to him, she was talking to him. So, she was texting him, all this, that, and the third, girl. It was crazy. So I was just like, she ended up telling me that. She was like, I felt bad. Like, I just want you to know we was talking, but it's nothing. And I was asking her very specifically right then and there. I'm like, yo, like, do you want to talk to him? Like, do you like him? She like, no, I don't like him. Like, he's not even cute to me. I just did it for the attention. You know that me and Attitude is arguing right now, and I just really don't have nobody telling me I'm pretty, and he was. So that's all it was like, an attention thing. I was just being like an attention-hungry bitch. I forgave her for it. And that day I went and stole her mad shit to put on. You know what I'm saying? Again, this whole situation, honestly, it was not my fault. I just don't care. It wasn't like, bitch, it was not my fault. So she tells me that, and I made it very clear, like, do you still got feelings for him? Whatever. She said no. She didn't have no feelings for him. It was just the attention shit. Her and Attitude was going to work on their shit. So that was during winter break. Fast forward. I told y'all about how, we wasn't talking. I just came back from Albany, and I still had 3.0. We had, of course, unblocked each other and re-talked, and he told me he just did that to get my attention. Whatever, niggas gonna say whatever niggas gonna say. He told me he just did that to get my attention, blah, blah, whatever. I wasn't fucking with it, though. And I think I wasn't fucking with him because of that shit. Like, I was just kind of looking at him differently. Like, I don't like that. Like, you can't trust niggas like that, and I just always knew that, and so that whole situation just rubbed me very wrong. And so I think I wasn't really fucking with him for that reason. And so, we fast forward now, and she told me that she fucked 3.0 roommate, and I'm happy for her. Whatever. And I really was not thinking nothing about nothing. And so from that moment on, everything literally was just fine again. Like, everything was fine. I invited her back over to, the friend's place with the dykes and shit like that. And we was all, chilling, having a good time, smoking, drinking. Everything was very normal for the rest of that day, whatever. The next day comes up, and I happen to hang out with one of the girls. We just gonna call her Mouthy, because the bitch used to run that mouth and not even know, like, she didn't understand what she was really saying, but that bitch was running that mouthpiece. So we'll call her Mouthpiece. So me and Mouthpiece, which is one of the girls, not the studs, but one of the bisexual girls that was in the group with us. So me and Mouthpiece is talking one day, because me and her had a class together. We got out of class together. We decided to go smoke in the room. And it happened a couple years ago, so I can't verbatim remember exactly why she said it. But, no. What it was, y'all, I had asked her, I'm like, I'm guessing, I was also, how was it while I was gone? Like, you hung out. Because remind you, Mouthpiece and, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and all of them, they was my friends before they was Fruity's friends. I introduced Fruity to them, you know what I'm saying? And them to Fruity. So, I was the common denominator in that friend group. And so, I had asked the mouthpiece, I'm like, yo, like, how was Fruity while I was gone? Like, did y'all all hang out as a group? Everything was good, because that's the type of friend I am. Like, I'm gonna make sure that it's no funny vibes going on. If somebody feeling a type of way or somebody thinks somebody acting funny, I just will, dead that. Like, I didn't want it to be no funny shit because it didn't have to be. And at the end of the day, that's my cousin. And so I want to know how y'all feel about her. Like, should I keep bringing the bitch around or what? So I was like, so how was y'all time together while I was gone? And she tells me that she barely even, mouthpiece, like, shit, I barely even seen Fruity while you was gone. She was up with somebody, the whole time you was gone, basically. I said, oh, really? So, in my head, I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, well, clearly, she was with 3.0's roommate. I didn't say that to Mouthpiece because, bitch, it's none of your business. But I'm just, putting it together in my head, like, okay, so she barely seen her because Fruity was with Mouthpiece the whole time. Or, I mean, Fruity was with 3.0's roommate the whole time. That's cool. She like, but I did see her one night. She asked me to let her in on Saturday night into our building, like, dumb late. I'm like, oh, she was going to see Minnie Mouse? And she was like, nah, I stayed the night with Minnie Mouse that night. Like, me and Minnie Mouse fucked. I said, wait. I said, wait. So you telling me, mind you, Mouthpiece and all of them live in that third building as well. 3.0 roommate live in the same building as Fruity and Attitude. Okay? So, and you need key cards to swipe into these buildings after a certain time. Like after 10 o'clock, you cannot just swipe in, or you can't just open the door to a building that's not your building. You got to swipe in. So, she tells me, at 3 a.m., I let her into building 3 to to come in. And I said, I'm like, she must have went to go fuck with Minnie Mouse. And that's when Mouthpiece tell me, like, no, I fucked Minnie Mouse that night. I don't know where she went. She went up the stairs somewhere. I said, wait. You telling me Saturday, which was the day of my birthday, Saturday was the 28th. The day that I almost went to fucking jail, bitch, while I'm sitting up in a fucking cell making phone calls trying to get bail money. This is what snake-ass hoes was doing behind my back. So, I go to, she told me, like, Mouthpiece tell me, oh, no, I fucked Minnie Mouse all weekend. I said, okay, well, if you fucked Minnie Mouse all weekend and Minnie Mouse was not fucking Fruity all weekend, why would Fruity be coming to dorm 3, to building 3? Why would Fruity be coming to dorm 3 at 3 o'clock in the morning? Like, it just wasn't making sense. Hold on. Okay, y'all. So, back to what I was saying. So, yeah. So, I'm in my head like, yo, why the fuck would Fruity be coming to building 3 at 3 a.m. in the morning, not fucking with Minnie Mouse, and not coming to see y'all? Who else do the bitch know in building 3? Because 3.0 best friends stay in building 2, which is the same building that you stay in, Fruity. So you wouldn't have had to go to no other building to get your sneaky link in with the nigga who you told me that you was fucking. Y'all, I don't even think it took me 5 seconds to put it together. Bitch, I don't even think it took me 5 seconds to put it together. Just like how I'm saying it when I was like, wait, why would she be going to room 3 when the nigga she's fucking with is in building 2, her building? As soon as I said that out loud, I instantly put it in my head. I said, this bitch fucked my nigga. This bitch went to go see 3.0. Yes, you did, bitch. And I know you did. And so I said it out loud. Like, I said it right there. Like, the thoughts was literally just coming out my mouth. I was just, you know how, like, you kind of be putting something together and you kind of, like, in a daze? Like, you kind of putting shit together in your head and you in a daze. I was, like, really very much, it was given, like, daze. Like, so I'm just talking out loud. I'm talking out loud. I'm like, what? I'm like, she came to the building at 3 o'clock in the morning, ain't fucking on y'all. I said, I know this bitch did not fuck 3.0. I know this bitch ain't fuck 3.0. I know this bitch ain't fuck 3.0. So, y'all, I was saying it out loud. I'm like, I know this bitch did not fuck 3.0. I just honestly, instantly, before Mouthpiece could even say anything else, I'm just like, wow, she fucked 3.0. I'm like, did this bitch fuck 3.0? I literally look at Mouthpiece, I'm crying at this point, y'all. As soon as I put it together, tears started running down my face. I'm like, no fucking way. Like, it's just no way. Nah, I'm tripping. I gotta be tripping, right? I gotta be tripping. So, I'm like, nah, that couldn't be the case, whatever. But I'm already crying. I'm not saying that out loud, but I'm trying to think it in my head. Like, nah, maybe I'm bugging. Y'all, I look at Mouthpiece. I turn to Mouthpiece. I said, Mouthpiece, don't lie to me. I said, I am not in the mood to be played with. You know what I'm saying? And prior to this, anybody that I went to school with, at any school, anybody who know me, you know I'm about it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you 6'8", 7 foot, 350 pounds, pure muscle. I don't care if you was an ex-NFL star, bitch. If I'm mad and I feel like me, you got an issue, I'm gonna hit your ass, bitch. The fuck? Win, lose, draw, hospitalized. I'm going for mine, boo. So, and everybody knew that. Everybody knew that. And I made it abundantly clear in this school. Because I told y'all I was the only trans girl there and everybody was giving me attention. And a lot of people did not know I was trans. So when it became like the school's knowledge that I was trans, like, I had problems. Like, everything, of course, was not, bitch, rainbows and sunshine and fruit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had issues, bitch. People was at my head. Niggas was at my head, and not in a good way. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of talking going on. I told you it was mad rumors. I was fucking people that I was not fucking, and the rumors was getting carried away. Like, FM was nuts. It was like a fucking mini bad girls club. Like, I literally, no joke, swear to God, ask bitches that went to FM, bitches gonna see this video and no, I ain't lying. I used to have bitches screaming in the hallway, screaming my name. And different, mind you, I live in building 1, y'all. I live in building 1. Building 1 was the lamest building. It has all the foreign kids in it. I was put in building 1 because I lived with my RA because I was transgender and, you know, I just needed the furthest space away from everybody. I didn't mind that. I loved being in building 1. It was private. It was perfect. It was whatever. So, yeah, like, I was not pussy at all, bitch. I'll speak up. Plenty of times, I done went off on the whole school. After parties, I went off on the school asking anybody, do they want to fight? Who got a problem? Bitches used to be screaming Bloody Mary for me in the hallway saying they're gonna beat my ass. What room am I in so they could come square up? Bitches was, when I tell y'all, I had bitches losing they marbles in that school. Okay? Bitch, I was too hot. I was the it girl. You know how it's like the it girls? Bitch, I was the it girl. Singular. Okay? I was that bitch. Okay? Am that bitch, is that bitch, will always be that bitch. But I was the it girl. So, I was not pussy at all. I looked right at Mouthpiece and I said, Mouthpiece, tell me the truth because you know I ain't playing. When you let her in here, where did she go? She gonna say, Tyler, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's really none of my business, but this her words. She like, I really don't want to lie to you. It's not none of my business, but I see how, you crying right now. I see how much it really affects you, and it's dead ass wrong. Like, I didn't even know that you were, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know. Mouthpiece knew exactly who Fruity was going to see. Mouthpiece knew exactly who Fruity was going to see. Not before she opened the door, but after she opened the door, they must have had their conversation, whatever. I don't know. But all I know is that Mouthpiece was like, I'm going to keep it real with you. Like, you crying and shit like that. Like, and I feel so bad for you. She, like, Fruity went to go see 3.0. Like, I asked her about it myself because I was wondering, like, yo, did you go see 3.0? And she was like, yeah, but please don't tell nobody, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Hold on. So, yeah, y'all, let me hurry and finish my other story. But, so, yeah, like I said, I asked Mouthpiece, like, so, what's the deal? What's going on? I already know this is going on. Just solidify it for me. And and she did. She was like, she told me what happened or whatever. Immediately after that, I get on the phone. Immediately after that, I get on the phone with my homegirls from Albany that I told you don't fuck with. You gonna get fucked up behind me. I meant it. So I immediately call my homegirls, and I'm crying. By the time I call them on FaceTime, I'm already crying. So when I called them on FaceTime and I was already crying, they kind of, knew something was wrong, something was up. And so I just told them straight up, I'm like, you know what? After all of the BS that this girl done just put me through in Albany, everything I just had to go through out there, I come back here just to find out you slept with my man on my birthday. Bitch, I done went to jail. I done had to pay bail. I done, you know what I'm saying, made it out of the trenches after this horrible weekend you put me through. Now I come back to the school. I'm still being nice to you, still talking to you, even though I shouldn't. And you got the nerve to tell me the sex story about how you had sex with my dude and you changed it to his roommate? As soon as they found out what happened, I didn't have to say nothing else. It was nothing else for me to say. You did all of that, and you slept with my man. You knew you was getting your ass whooped. It wasn't even a question about none of that. Like, it shouldn't have been a question about nothing. So, as soon as I found out, of course I hit her up like, yo, we need to talk. So, come by my room. I'm going to have your shit packed up. Come get your shit, and we can talk. She already knew what it was hitting for. She knew I knew. You know what I'm saying? She knew I knew what popped off. And she came over there. She came over. Wasn't really... Hold on.
Entry services. Please enter your user ID. Please enter your password, followed by the pound sign. Main menu. S1. Punch. Captured at 11:51 p.m.
So, yeah. I didn't even have to say nothing. As soon as they found out, they was literally on their way. What it was they said, okay, I told them the story. I didn't really have to say nothing else. It was kind of, a silent agreement that Fruity was getting her ass beat. Like, no matter when that was, Fruity, you was getting your ass whooped. It was kind of like a silent agreement made over the phone. Like, nobody actually said, I want y'all to beat her ass. That never happened. But I did. But, so I had to go to court. I told you I got arrested and, I had to put the bail money, all that type of shit. I had to go to court the following week on a Thursday again. I had to go to court for that whole incident that happened in Albany. So, y'all, when it gets time for me to have to go to court, they came and picked me up. And y'all can guess what happened as soon as they seen her. I'm not gonna lie. Did I set her up? Yes, I set her up. Straight up. Sure did. I told her, you know what? Remember I told you I had told her to come over to talk about this stuff? I never gave her all of her stuff. I purposely kept stuff because I knew if the conversation didn't go right and I didn't hear what I wanted to hear, and you know what I'm saying, you didn't have a valid reason as to why you did what you did. If you was just gonna come over and tell me, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, which is exactly what happened, you was getting your ass whooped, and that's exactly what happened. You kept saying you don't know. I kept trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. It didn't happen. And so when they came to get me on that Thursday, they was outside the car. I gave them my key to get in, and that's it. I text her like, yo, can you come get the rest of your shit? I'm finna go back to Albany. As soon as she came to my room, you know who came in after her. If I could find a video, I will put it in here. I could probably find a video, no shade. I'm gonna find a video and I'm going to stick it in here, and I'm just gonna cover our faces. But that's what happens when you fuck around. Don't fuck around with that fuck around. Good night.